The reason why all of these people are ending up in Konya is basically because that was a troubled age, an age of fear, if you like. Islam's own war on terror, to use a discrepant metaphor. And the terror in their case was the terror of the Mongols, at Tatar. Konya is filling up with refugees. And refugees from Khorasan, one of the greatest provinces and most intellectually important regions of the Islamic world, is being overrun by the marauding Buddhist, shamanist Mongols who are literally destroying everything in their path. So Rumi, as you probably already know, is not born here, but was born in Balkh, which is now a small place in northern Afghanistan, but was, when he was a child, a city of over 100,000 people, a prospering center of Islamic commerce and of intellectuality. And at the age of 12, he left, never to return, because his father, Baha'u'ddin Walad, who was one of the great jurists and khatibs of the city, who has the great Kitab al-Ma'arif, which has been done into some European languages and is an extraordinary treasure trove of Islamic wisdom, saw, as it were, the clouds of dust on the eastern horizon and had the resources, like many people, to move away from Balkh. And indeed, he was wise, because shortly after he left, the city was destroyed. And according to the chroniclers, at any rate, out of the 100,000, there were only about 2 or 3 dozen survivors. People had managed to hide in various places in the city while the Mongols burnt and raped and pillaged and basically destroyed the entire city. And Balkh hasn't really recovered to this day. If you kill everybody, it's hard to revive a city. Many of those places, Khwarazm, for instance, on the coasts of the Aral Sea, it was never really repopulated and has never recovered. So this is an incredible catastrophe, and they killed tens of millions of people. And those who got out while they could left and arrived here essentially as refugees. So there's what Konya represents, really, and its inner spirituality represents people who are coming from Khorasan. As you go into the Mazar, now the museum of Jalaluddin Rumi, on the right-hand side you see some smaller graves, which are the graves of the Khorasan erleri. That is to say that the men of Khorasan, or those who arrived from Khorasan, Arabic means to arrive, and they are coming with that first great exodus of dervishes, people of wisdom, people of knowledge coming from the east.